My name is Christine, and I am with you again for yet another session live from Gloucester. And today, our session is how do you keep upgrading yourself? So I'd like to know a bit how you keep on, upgrading yourself and why you keep upgrading yourself. What's the reason for this as well? So let's start off with. Oh, I'm surprised Irish is not here yet. Let's start off with
Yes,
Bisman.
ma'am.
Bisman.
I'm
Oh,
here.
you're there. Oh, I see, but you're hidden behind the picture. There we go. Okay, so Arish, we'll start with you because we always start with you. So Arish, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day, please?
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Pega City, Kolkata. My favorite hobby is playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, and what did you do today?
Today, first I woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock. I got ready for school. After then I went to school and came back. But I slept for some time because I was having some fever from the school only. Then in school I went to school in primary. There I was sleeping for 45 minutes. Then I woke up. Then I went to my classroom and I kept my head down. Then after that I then I came home. Then I slept for some time. Then I joined 6:30 to 7:30 online classes. And joined class now. Thank you.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. So tell me, Arush, how do you keep upgrading yourself?
I will upgrade myself like I develop a consistent morning routine. Read every day. I will read some new stories from the internet or newspaper. Sometimes I also read if it's available at home.
Okay, very good. So you
or learn a new language. Like I'm in Kolkata, so I need to learn Bengali here, the local language, and French, Spanish also. And I'm learning in 6:30 to 7:30 online classes, and then I'm picking up a new hobby every day sometimes, and I'm taking up a new course to do yoga and exercise or go for cycling with my friends.
Oh, wow, you're doing loads. So hang on a minute. So you're learning Spanish and French. You're doing cycling. You're doing yoga. What hobby are you picking up? What's the hobby that you're picking up?
Cycling, which is my favorite.
Okay. And you keep yourself updated with the news. Wow.
Yes.
So why do you upgrade yourself? What's the reason for upgrading yourself?
Like if I upgrade myself, so I will be a bit changed. Like for example, before I'm just giving an example. Before I was in class 1, so I used to wear specs. I don't use actually specs in real life. But for example, I used to wear specs in class 1, and then when I came class 5, then I stopped wearing specs. These are the changes. So we should change like this.
I see. Okay, but what do you mean you used to wear specs? Why?
When I will learn all the languages of the whole world and India, and I was just kidding. If I learn three or four new languages, so it might be good for traveling because in some places, like in Spain, there is only Spanish, and you can also talk in English. So English is main language only in the whole world.
Okay.
I want to be a billionaire, so I will upgrade myself.
So, because you aim to be a billionaire.
Yes.
So that's the reason why you upgrade yourself.
I want to buy lots of cars because this is a very big dream. 10 super bikes and 10 super cars. This is my very big dream.
Okay, I see. Okay, so
do drifting race with the friends with their car and my car. So I like racing.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I want to also learn new skills for my new business.
Okay, so you're always learning because you want to create well create a possibility for you to
I
become
want to
very
be a
rich.
famous person in
You
the
want to
whole
be
world.
you want to become the richest person in the whole world.
Yes,
Okay.
and famous also.
Okay, so
And my
you
name
figured
is also famous.
and you figured that the only way to do that is by learning everything so you can outsmart everyone and have the most money.
Yes,
So that's the reason why you upgrade yourself.
yes. If you will not upgrade, like in hobby, I only say I like to sing, dance, and play.
Mhm.
I do some of the things, but I play.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
want to do something different from others, like very big thing which is different from me, that and very big thing which is change.
Mhm.
That is like I am born in outside country. I'm not born in India.
Mhm.
I want to
Okay.
change the whole world also.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next we go to Bisman. It's lovely to see such enthusiasm. Okay, so Bisman, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello, ma'am, and good evening to everyone. I am Bisman. I live in Bhubaneswar. I study in Loyola School. I'm in class 8. I am good at academics and sports. I like to do cycling and do mandala art.
Very good.
And
Mhm.
and my today's day, it was a good day. Today I woke up really late at 10, and then I just freshen up by 10:30, and then I started to study because I like a lot of homework was there, and it was said that online classes will be again resumed, so I had to complete all my work again and send it in the PDF form. I was completing everything, and a bit of self studies were also there. So I was
Mhm.
doing it, and then I had my lunch, and then I said for some like I was like scrolling YouTube, and then I went to play. I came back by 6, and then I again did a bit of self studies, and then joined today's class.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Excellent. So can you tell me a bit about how do you upgrade yourself and why do you upgrade yourself?
I upgrade myself by like upgrading is basically knowing more about what is going in your like in your like in your area or in your surroundings. So
Mhm.
basically, whenever I sit with my family and we talk about something or the other, I get to know a lot more, and there are a lot of experiences like that. Whenever I sit with my parents and my sister, I get to learn a lot from them only. And like I am a person who like I literally I'm a person I don't focus on the like the civics parts, like who is going to be the president, who's going to be the prime minister, and a lot more stuff like who won in this IPL also. So my father supports me a lot in this part, and he stays me always that this one in this out of Rajasthan and Kolkata, this one. So it is really interesting after knowing it from him, because he tells you personally, and you talk with them what happened, how with how many goals, and also it's more interesting. So like my favorite and the most easiest or the way I used to upgrade myself is like sitting with my family, and like Google also cannot provide you such knowledge that your parents can put on. So I
Mhm.
feel like whenever I sit with my family, we have breakfast or lunch or anytime else, so I explore a lot of things with them, like yeah, this happened and all. So yeah, and it is really important to upgrade yourself if you want to live in this world. If you want to do something in the future, you want to know your past, because suppose I want to be an IPS. The IPS people always during the interview ask that who was the prime minister when you were born. So not born also, if now COVID is there, so I should know everything, like what was Omicron, from where, like from Delta, from how this COVID-19 was arrived, and a lot more things. It's really important to upgrade yourself and know what is happening in your surrounding. That will make you really move forward and be in every conversation. If you don't know, these is IPL is really hyped. So you should know that who won in IPL, what happened in IPL, but at least you should know who won in IPL. So it's like you can be a part of a lot of conversation. If you don't know most of the thing, you cannot be a part of a lot of conversation.
Okay, very good. So you want to upgrade yourself constantly because you want to be smart and knowledgeable if to discuss anything that's thrown at you.
Yes, ma'am, I don't want to be the odd person, like five people talking about a topic. Obviously, it is impossible to know everything what's going
Of
on in the world.
course.
So, so what you feel like your friends will be knowing, so you should know that. Like these is IPL is like when you go to school, it's like half an hour discussion on IPL itself. So you should know about it. And in between election was there. So what who all are standing for the election and a lot more. So religiously also you should know a lot of more things about your religion. So if anyone asks you, if I'll say I'm a Punjabi, I'm a Sikh. So we have Vaisakhi over here. So it's a festival of Sikh people. So it went on April. So everyone was asking me in my class, like, what is it? Why it is celebrated? So I
Mhm.
really felt proud that I know about it, and it's my religion to be so unique that everyone wants to know about it. So it's like the more you know is better, but less knowledge is really dangerous. So if you don't know about like a particular thing, so you shouldn't discuss about it or don't mean that matter. If you know completely about it, it's good.
Okay. Good, good. And so can you mention some of the things that you do to upgrade? How do you keep constantly upgrading yourself? What do you do?
So, ma'am, the first way was being with my family, and the next way is
Mm-hmm.
like always, like regularly, my parents always say me that once a day, you should always scroll on the Google because Google is like a vast platform to know anything. And recently I was doing it. I got to know a lot of apps that can provide you free knowledge. So what happened is like my dad was on his Facebook and he got to know a lot of things. So he sent me and I started using Duolingo and I started learning French from there. And I couldn't learn a lot more. Like yeah, how much I could have interest in it, I learned it. So I could use it with my friends too. So it was really interesting for that. And a lot more things is there, like the exams, the like how much the vacations will be there, and a lot more things you get to know from Google also. So I feel like these two ways I make myself update every time.
Okay, very good. Excellent, excellent. And so how do you keep yourself updated as well and upgraded in other areas apart from what's going on around the world and maybe different topics? Do you keep yourself upgraded in different areas, like, for example, arts and crafts and I don't know, gardening, to mention? How do you keep knowledge about everything?
So, ma'am, I'll say I like to do art, and like I don't know, I'm a person I don't feel on learning about the past of everything. Like, what shall we do by knowing the past of everything? So I feel like now, if now in these days mandala is really hype, so I try to learn it up. I try to be updated in that portion, and then gardening is really like a hype these days. When lockdown was there, everyone was doing gardening. I tried my best, but I couldn't do it because it's like you need a lot of care by like to the plants. You need to care a lot. And the next was like the sports part. I am really upgrading the sports part. I try to learn everything I can. Like except few games, I could play most of them. So I feel like yes, I am good. And my friends also really appreciate me for knowing a lot of games. So I can be a part of a lot of games. So yeah, I keep myself updated in a lot of part, but yeah, there are few parts I lack in.
Excellent. Okay, thank you very much, Bisman.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move on to Sonny. Hi, Sonny.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. So, Sonny, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Soni Haswani. I am from Satna, MP. I am postgraduated. I am 22-year-old and I'm taking tuition classes at my home. And if I talk about my today's day, so it was a good day for me because my past 2-3 days was very headache for me. Too much working load are there. So yes, today I feel a little bit relief from my work. So that's it. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay. And can you tell us, how do you keep yourself upgraded and why?
Okay. Ma'am, like we have to be updated because in our life we learn from our rejections. We learn so many things from our past experience. So we have to be improved this all things, not to repeat this again in our future. We have to be upgraded. Like sometimes we are not always be a victory side. We lose in our life, so we have to be upgraded. And we have once we upgraded is just like a we have to be improve our own personality. What we find out wrong, what we find out wrong doing in our life, we have to be improve this and all. And one more thing, like know our own self. I think we have to be know our own self, what we are, what is our capability. Is we are doing something beyond our own expectations, so we have to be this improve to our society. We have to be upgraded. Thank you.
And how do we upgrade ourselves? What do you do to upgrade yourself?
Ma'am, like I just learned, like I'm Twitter. So I just learned that last year how should I deal with my student. So in this year, I realized that I have to make another trick to deal with my student, because some students are not easy to catch everything. Some students taking time how to deal. So I just start doing a little bit new trick about their own self. Like I just making, because we are in an Indian, so many people can't understand the chapters. So I have to making a note. In this year, I just started making a Hindi note for there. That's the upgrading for my tuition, and it's my own upgradations, like not expect anything from our other person, because like last year I experienced that I expecting much more other persons, but it's not completely satisfaction given. So I just improve my own self. So I just start capable my own self. So whatever I do, I can do my own self. I'm not depending about any other person.
I'm not depending on anyone else. Okay,
Yes.
good, excellent. Thank you very much. Thanks, Sonny.
Thank you.
Next we have Ambika Rai. Hi, Ambika. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day, please?
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Hello, everyone. Good evening, all. I'm Ambika Rai. I am from Kolkata. Regarding my day, today I have, I am a PhD holder. That's all. Thank you. Regarding my day, today I have woke up early and completed all my household works, and then I have studied a lot. I have do correction of my papers and my some book chapters, and then I have studied few books. Then I am now in the class. Thank you.
Fantastic, very good. And we'll move on to today's questions. How do you keep yourself upgraded and why do you keep yourself upgraded?
Yes, ma'am. First, I will say why I will make myself upgraded. Then I'll say that how I will upgrade it. Okay. So actually, we have a in the first probably in the 1864 there was a scientist whose name was Charles Darwin. He gave a theory that survival of the fittest.
Yes.
You know that animal, that giraffe, due to scarcity of grass, means what I'm saying that before his neck is not so long, but due to scarcity, depending upon the different animals on the grass on the ground, due to scarcity of that grass, he give interest to raise his neck. So in the time evolution, his neck was so long and he can eat the other branches of the tree for his food. So so that is the thing. Actually, if we will not fight for the survival, we are not with the fittest one. So that's the thing. That's why I am upgraded myself. and I keep updated myself by reading newspapers, books, watching various YouTube channels, listening podcasts, sometimes televisions. That's all.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Okay, next we have Samikia. Hi, Samikia. Hello, Samikia.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Samikia. How are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
I'm fine, ma'am.
Very good. So, Samikia, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samikya Samvartana, and I'm living in India at Odisha, Berhampur. I'm studying in class 8 in San Vincent Convent School, and my hobbies are teaching paintings and drawing. Thank you. Today I woke up at 7:30 as my schools are now my school is closed, so I woke up at 7:30. Then I get then I just clean my cupboard. After that, I completed my morning routine, and after that I have to do my homework of my tuition. So I completed my tuition homework. Then I helped my mother in cooking because there were coming guests. Some guests are coming, so I just helped my mom in cooking. After that, guests came, and then we ate the lunch. After that, I also the talked with my cousin sisters. They were the guests only, so I I was talking with them. Then after that, we chatted for a long time, and then then they went to home. So after that, I was free, so I was playing with my brother, and then at 5 o'clock my tuition starts. Then after that, after tuition ends up, I just take a rest. So then after that, I join your class.
Full day.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so Samikia, can you tell me why do you keep yourself upgraded and how do you keep yourself upgraded?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, why do I keep myself update? Are they asking us that?
Yes,
Ma'am?
yes, yes,
Okay,
both
ma'am.
questions. So why and how?
Okay, ma'am. I upgrade myself because to improve me if there is lacking something before, so I can upgrade myself to improve on those things. And the way I am upgrading myself is I just try to make a schedule in a day, what to do at what time and all those things. And the second thing, I try to adopt a new I try to adopt new hobbies. Like I'm just not trying to adopt a habit of cycling. I so it's a type of habit, so it can improve me in both in a physical way, so I can be physically fit. So it's good for myself only. So this is how I just upgrade myself.
Okay, okay, excellent, very good. Let's move on to Shamili. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Samikia. Hi, Shamili.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Okay, so Shamili, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Okay, so my name is Shadmili Khatwani and I'm from Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh, India, and I'm 19. I'm a college going student. I'm doing BCom this year, and my hobbies are dancing, playing video games, interacting with people, and singing. And for today's day, it was like a bit hectic day because the whole night I can't sleep. I don't know why. Because I think I slept the whole afternoon. That's why maybe. Then I just went to college, then came back, have a lunch, and then just went to sleep for 2 hours. And then my student came. Then I had to do my accounts work. So I did that, and then after went for the evening walk, and then I just joined the class.
Very good, excellent. So can you tell me, how do you keep yourself updated and why do you keep yourself updated?
Okay, so I keep myself updated by seeing news, reading newspapers sometimes, and mostly it's probably the Google or the Instagram pages that I follow. Or
Mhm.
sometimes it may be my father who always seeing the news at night and discussing something. So whenever he sees something very special and he used to call me and show that news and tell me about the story, political issues
Mhm.
what are having, the countries facing, the income certificates and all. And my teacher, economics teacher, mostly tell about our economic condition of our country. So I get updated towards this also.
Okay, fantastic, excellent. Okay, and how does that So how does it make you feel when you find yourself like upgraded? Does it give you a boost of confidence?
Yes, of course, because if someone is discussing about a new topic that I knew, it keeps myself confident to put up a point of view, and it is very important to put a point of view every time, because when if you get if you put a point after someone or like that, so you will get to know about whether you are thinking right or wrong, or you will get to know about the other point of view that people are thinking about that particular topic. So it is very important to know whether you are thinking right or in your thinking in the right direction or not. It is very important to get something new about it, and if you are getting updated about the certain things, you will get to know a lot of things about the particular thing which you may not be interested in sometimes, but if you get to know a deeper thoughts, then you will get interested in knowing this.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. So as we're reaching the last few minutes of the class, would anyone like to comment on someone else's answers, or anything that you would like to share, anything extra that you would like to tell us? Please, hands up and go ahead. Anyone? Anything that you would like to add? Yes, Sonny? Sonny? Okay, I think we're having a bit of a, might be having some mic issues. Sonny, is there anything you would like to add?
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am, little bit network issue. No, ma'am, nothing I want to add. I just want to add, like, we need to update our gadgets as we need to update our own self. And
That
most
is true.
probably, yes, ma'am, because most probably sometimes we don't know about the particular topic, and someone is discuss about that, and it's become a trend, and we don't know about that trend. So it's like a foolish, like we don't know how we don't know, because we are not updating our things. So yes, we need to be update each and every time.
Very good. Excellent. Anyone else would like to add another point? Yes, Bisman?
Ma'am, I wanted to say that these days people, what they do is like, even they don't know about the topic, they'll start saying like what the other people say. It's good, then they'll also say it's really good. I have watched it, or I know about it. But these days you can figure out who actually knows it, because these days if I and my friend feel like the other person doesn't know, we start testing them. And this I have seen in reality, like a group of friends standing, and the other person says, I have also seen it. When you know, these days what happens is like BTS is like most hyped. Like everyone is like BTS, BTS. So I'm a person, I didn't watch ever BTS. So now whenever my friends talk about it, I really feel like I don't know it. And it's like about interest and interest. Well, many are there who don't like BTS. So what they do is like and the one who actually doesn't like but wants to have a very big friend circle will say, I know it, I like it, and everyone else start testing them. And that is what like today's generation is like. They feel like they are upgraded at everything. They can cheat people also.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Bisman. Thank you guys for sharing your opinions and why you keep yourselves upgraded, and more importantly, how. So thank you all for joining the class today. It's been lovely to have such a big class again. So thank you for joining, and I hope you all have had a less hotter experience than yesterday. Um, so, and I hope you have a good evening, and I wish you all the best, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.